Yama niyama sanaprana yama pratyahara dharayana dhyana samadhayoshta. Oh. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up, palms together, looking at the thumbs. And then on an exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Reach to the floor, reach to the mat. Lift your head, look forward, bend the knees, bring the hands to the mat, and then step back to the top of a push-up, the plank pose. From your plank pose, come forward and up into upward facing dog. Flatten the tops of the feet, look up and back. And then exhale, seat to the sky, heels reaching towards the mat, downward facing dog. Looking in between your feet, take a few deep breaths. Step the left foot forward to a high lunge. Right foot comes forward, meets the left, and you're folding forward. Exhale. Inhale, stand up, reach up, look up, palms together, looking at the thumbs. And then exhale, hands to the side, mountain pose or Samasthiti. Inhale, bend the knees, bring the arms up for chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, head up, prepare. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now step your right foot forward to warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. And then on an exhale, make your way back down to chaturanga. From chaturanga, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing on the other side. Circling the right heel down, step the left foot forward. Warrior one, palms together. And then exhale back down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Few deep breaths here. Inhale, lift the head, look forward. Step or hop the feet between the hands. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees. Bring the arms up for a chair. And then exhale, come to standing in mountain pose. Samasthiti. Pada Gustasana. So you're going to step your feet right at hips width apart. The hands are at the waist. And you're going to fold forward. You're going to take a hold of the big toes with the first two fingers and thumb of each hand. Lift the head, inhale, and then exhale, fold forward. Pada Gustasana. Padahastasana. Put the palms of the hands underneath the soles of the feet and then exhale, fold forward. Now, if this isn't available, you can put your hands on your shins or your ankles, whatever is available for you. Lift the head, hands to the waist, exhale, come all the way up. Step the feet back together, mountain pose, Samasthiti. So step your left foot back, reach your arms out parallel to the floor. We're going to look at triangle. So reach, inhale to the top of the mat, and then exhale, right hand comes down, looking for a comfortable place. Now, if this is not comfortable or available, what you can do is use a block or a bolster, right? So again, same thing, other side, reaching first, and then exhale, come down. That hand finds a comfortable placement, looking up at the hand that's extended in the air. Few deep breaths here. Extended side angle. So again, you're going to step back with that left foot, and the right foot is going to be leading. You're going to bend that right knee and bring the right forearm to your thigh or the right hand to the outside of the right foot. It depends on what's available for you. Left arm comes up and over, and you're looking at the palm of that left hand, creating as much as you can a straight line from the tip of the finger to the heel of the foot. Same thing, other side. Come up, pivot on the heels, find the comfortable placement for the hand or forearm. Few deep breaths. Inhale, come up, bring the palms of the hands to the center of the chest, and then twist to the right, looking over that shoulder. Inhale, come up. Same thing on the other side, trying to get that elbow to the outside of the knee, looking over the shoulder, palms of the hands to the center of the chest. Inhale, come up, and then exhale, one step back to the front of the mat for a reset, right? Mountain pose, Samasthiti. Bringing your right foot up into a standing half lotus. Hand comes behind your back and take a hold of your big toe. Or you can take a hold of the inside of your shirt. That's not available. And then fold forward. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, come all the way up. Same thing on the other side. Making that dynamic reach behind the back and trying to grab that foot, right? Once you get a good hold of that toe, fold forward. Inhale, head up. And then exhale, come all the way up, right? Release that foot. Samasthiti heat. Now, take a hold of your right knee or your right big toe, right? Either that right knee or extend that leg out and take a hold of your big toe. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. So, few deep breaths here. And then open the hip and work with, okay, you want to work with gazing to the opposite side. Slowly and with control. Right? You're working on that balance, that stability. Grounding that standing foot, working on keeping that leg straight. Now, little fold, now release and hold that leg out there. You're extending that heel straight out, right, when you do that. Same thing, other side. Take a hold of knee or big toe, extend the leg out. Opposite hand comes to the waist. Now open the hip. Same thing, right? You're working on possibly gazing to the opposite side. Back to center. Little fold. Hold that leg in the air. Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward, reach to the floor, reach to the mat. Inhale, lift the head, look forward. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So inhale, lift the head, look forward, and jump through to seated. Now that's one way to get there. Janu Shirshasana. So bend the right knee into your chest, allow the right hip to open, pull that heel close into your body, center the torso over your extended leg, arms come up on the inhale, and then exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Take a hold of that foot, inhale, lift the head, and then exhale, pull yourself a little bit further into that fold. Be careful of how much force you put on that pull, right? You're always looking for the balance between effort and ease. You want to push it, but not too far, right? The same thing on the other side. Left knee into the chest, open the hip, the heel comes in close, you center the torso, doing all the things, right? Arms up, inhale, exhale, fold forward. Take a hold of the foot, and then maybe pull yourself further into the fold. It's an excellent pose to help regulate your blood flow, right? Okay, or regulate blood pressure, rather. So moving into some spinal twists, right? We're going to look at what's called, it's Marichiasana D, but we're going to do a variation of it. So you're simply just going to start with the right first. You're going to grab that right leg, right knee, and make a big twist, looking over your shoulder. Same thing on the other side, grabbing that knee, hugging it in close, reaching back with the opposite hand, and looking over your shoulder. Now this spinal twist is one of my favorites. If it's available for you, what you do is you get yourself into a full lotus position, right? And then you reach behind your back and take a hold of the foot. So notice I reach behind my back, use the other hand and grab a hold of the foot, and then my other hand goes to the opposite knee and I make that twist. This is such a super beneficial twist. One of my favorite things. Few deep breaths here, and we'll do the same thing on the other side, right? Using that hand to help guide the other to grab the foot. You twist, look over the shoulder. Right? You know, you're grabbing your right foot with your left hand and your left hand with your right foot. You know, you're doing the opposite. And so now what we're going to do is a variation where you don't have to do the full lotus. You can do a half lotus. So just one leg up on top of the thigh, and then you turn, and then you connect, right? So just wanted to give a demonstration of how you can do that, right? You can just do one. Don't have to do the full lotus. You can do a half lotus and still do the spinal twist. So let's look at vinyasa. So you can simply make your way back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, lift the head, look forward, and then come to your knees, right? And then sweep the legs out in front of you. That's one option. The second option is to cross your legs and do a little hop back. Boom, jump back, inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Lift the head, look forward, and then come to the seated. So you got two options of doing a vinyasa. So moving into some back bends into the closing sequence, we'll start with bridge pose. So having your feet close into your body and then lift your waist in the air. And you want to repeat this a few times. You can do the bridge a few times. I got magnetized to the earth when I was doing this video. I felt really grounded, so I just laid down there for a minute. So let's look at the full extension of the back bend. So bringing the hands to either side of the head with the fingertips facing towards the shoulders and press up into a full back bend. And then exhale, lower down, and then you hug the legs into the body. Maybe rock back and forth or side to side. So spending a moment with the legs straight up in the air helps with circulation in the feet and in the legs. And now, Shavasana. Just lay flat onto your back and let it go. Right? Big inhale through the nostrils, exhale out of the mouth. And that's it. Thank you for watching.